it's not too far. So we're just checking, but we might not be able to walk all the way along. We might need to use the path in the sand dunes because high tide is either just about to happen or has happened. And as you can see, there's lots of seaweed, but also there's lots of rocks. Oh, wow, those giant jellyfish again, look. So these are the remains of jellyfish, and if I can find photos, I'll put them in from the last time we were here with my parents. It looks like we might be able to walk along. Oh, there goes the Canada goose. Is that the end of some old World War II defences? Look. It's like a drain or something. All of the dogs are having fun over there. No, look, is that a bird or a seal? I can't tell. So that's the town of Ayr over there in South Ayrshire. Oh, it is okay, look. Yes. And there's the castle. So this is a really nice day out on this bit. It's often quieter than Ayr Beach and Dunure. But the only thing is, although it's free parking, there are no public toilets. We're going to walk back across the dunes footpath, but I don't know if you can see, there's tons of tiny little footprints here. That's because there were rabbits. And there's lots of perfect places to sit within the dunes if you want to set up a tent or a picnic, and you can just run down to the water. So I definitely recommend this place. We've been here quite a few times. So along these cliffs here, that's the start of the fortification. And I know very little about the castle, so I'm going to have to research it and put it in via a voiceover. So this is about 40 minutes after low tide, I just checked. And there is enough room to walk. It's almost like a mill pond today, look at that. Of course, in true Kate fashion, I found a field snail. I don't know if he's going to be in focus, but he's still alive in there, but obviously it's a bit too salty down here. I think a bird might have dropped him, so I'm going to put him back over here in the bracken. But yeah, just look at this. So that's quite recent, some of the rock falling out of there. And then up there's the castle. And luckily the tide is just low enough for us to go around the end. But yeah, look, there's literally like 3 foot of where you can walk. So there is a way that you can go up there and you can just see the side of the footpath cut into the rock. But there's also an easier way just around the corner. If you don't fancy scrambling over those rocks that I just showed you where my dad and Alex went, you can come along here and then you can go up this little footpath. But it's quite steep. It's also quite mysterious at this time of year with lots of red campion. it's really overgrown compared to last time. Oh, there are people up here. We were just talking to his people who were saying that it's their first time here, and one of them had fallen over into the nettles, and I was like, yeah, it's not usually this overgrown. Bear in mind we haven't been for maybe a couple of years, but it's usually open. This is genuinely the most I've ever seen it overgrown. I don't know what these are, they're not blueberries. They're quite jaggy. This is crazy. It must just be because we had a really hot spell. Oh, my bag's getting caught. We had a really hot spell and then lots of rain, so everything's just shot up. Woo, we made it. I was sure that last time the courtyard was open. And you can see how clear the water is and how shallow it is. Oh no, it has been icy. I think these bricks in the middle are newer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and shine my phone light in there and see if you guys can see it. I don't think it's making much difference, but if I just describe to you what I can see, straight ahead of me is a pillar. There's a window to the right on the front of the castle. It's letting some light in. It's like a vaulted room. The ceiling's not very high in there. I think there's the remains of a fireplace. Yeah, you can't really see much in there. And then here's all the old ironwork and stuff to prevent people going in from before. And then there's the top windows up there as well. Yeah, there would be Arran. I haven't got so much of a striking view today, but look at this across the bay. And then the car park's back down there. I just thought I'd show you on the way back down. I was going to wait until we get into the sand dunes, but I am crouched halfway down. Hang on, here I am. Oh, there's so much red campion. My bag's just getting caught on everything. Here we go. I don't know how much of this audio I can use as well because it's quite windy. Here are some really cool snails, look. There's that one there, and they're really loving the stinging nettles. And there's this big boy here. I really wanted to see a pink one, but I've only seen shells of the pink one so far. It's nice and humid today, there's been a couple of showers. I'm just going to try and keep my eyes out for one. I wonder if there's anything that's been washed up in the outgoing tide. Let's have a look while we go back to the sand dunes. Probably just more stinky jellyfish. Oh, look at that belt rack. Oh, jellyfish, look! There's loads! Look! They're all out there as well. It's just getting spun around in the... I don't know if you can see that, it's coming closer. Wow, that's so cool. They're not the same as the big ones. Yeah, there's about 15. Wow, there's more over here. Hang on, you might be able to see these a bit better. Yeah, we've only ever seen the massive ones, the ones that have got the bodies on the beach. Right, let's go and explore the sand dunes on the way back to the car. But I highly recommend. Free parking, clean beach. Wow, look at the size of that. Yeah, clean beach. Hardly anyone here. Great views to Arran when it's not misty. And lots to do for kids and other people that like to explore rock pools. The sun's trying to come out. Let's hope it comes out for our next destination, which you'll probably see maybe before or after this video, because it's going to be a paranormal one at another castle, still in Ayrshire, but it's somewhere where we've never been before. This is the alternate route to walk along to the castle. The sand dunes are a really good place for bird watching. There's lots of small birds like stone chats and all different kinds of warblers that are here in the bracken. Oh, here we go. A couple of geese. I think they're the ones we saw on the way in. All of this is hawthorn, blackthorn, damson and other scrubby trees, which is perfect cover for the little birds. And as I mentioned, rabbits as well. There's the castle. If you're just wanting to walk to the castle and enjoy it for a walk, I would say it takes approximately 15 to 20 minutes if you're ambling along the beach or this bit, and then maybe the same amount at the castle. And these are all blackberries and everything along here. I don't know if you can see the rocky cliffs in the background there. They're the ones that go all the way around. It's perfect for dog walking on this bit as well, but you can just let them off. And then there's our car in the distance.